Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And today, if you don't mind, I would very much like to continue on with our journey, our discussions, our discoveries, and our explorations with respect to the recent releases made by the Criterion Collection during this year of 2023. And that brings us to a title, or I should say, a collection of titles that are gathered in one set. And such set is given the spine number collectively of 1168. And it is made up of three separate films, again, collected in this single or this one collector set. And this set is from a series of films or set of films from the filmmaker Lars von Trier. And the name of this set is Lars von Trier's Europe Trilogy. What we have here is the Criterion set, which is once again Lars von Trier's Europe Trilogy at spine number 1168. And in this set we have three separate films, each with its own, say, disc and sleeve. This happens to be the Blu-ray edition, so they're on three separate Blu-ray discs. Those films are The Element of Crime, Epidemic, and Europa. Now, I should also point out, again, for purposes of today's discussion, the individual sleeves of the films themselves do not have on their spines, at least on the edition that I have, there aren't any separate spine numbers indicated for each of the individual films as they are included in this set overall. The set has its own spine number, but the individual titles do not. I should also point out, too, that of these three titles, two already exist currently in the Criterion Collection under previous separate DVD releases. And those previous separate DVD releases do have their own spine numbers. For example, The Element of Crime, which is right here, this was released on a Criterion DVD at spine number 80, and then a little bit later, the film Europa, which was also released in this DVD edition from Criterion, was released at spine number 454. So The Element of Crime and Europa do exist in DVD releases under separate spine numbers. But that being said, for whatever reason, and again for the edition that I have here on the table, the Blu-ray collector's set of the Europe Trilogy does not have on each of the spine numbers for the titles it does not have on each of the spines for the individual sleeved titles any indicated spine numbers. So the spine number for the set is only for the set, whereas in previous releases you had the individual titles so spine numbered. So in that respect, what I'd propose to do is let me very briefly touch upon each of the films in a non-spoiler fashion for purposes of this one video, and then also focus on the supplements that can be found with each of the discs, again comprising this set overall, and also some concluding remarks, including the packaging and other concluding remarks to close out this video. So that's what I propose today for purposes of our discussion of the recent Criterion release of Lars von Trier's Europe Trilogy. So with those preliminary remarks out of the way, let us begin in earnest with a discussion of The Element of Crime.